Before I started working in lead generation, I was an investigator for the state of Alaska. My typical work week consisted of me getting up early, going into work, and me not seeing my family until late. It also consisted of me going to locations away from my family, so I'd have to go out to an island here in Alaska for 1 or 2 weeks at a time. And it really gave me the sense of not being home as much as I really wanted to be with my kids, because I have 3 kids, and that really took up a lot of time and made me travel away from my family. So I wanted to get into something that would allow me to coach my son in basketball, go to my daughter's dance recitals, and really just have the family time and family moments that you really kind of dream of whenever you're building your family. So my journey began really just watching a lot of the videos to share the information about what lead generation and the rank and rent model actually meant. So I started doing a lot of research, and as soon as I decided to jump, I kind of hit the ground running and had my first website beginning to be built probably within 3 weeks. And that's after about 2 weeks of learning the tools and how to develop what's needed to really make that website rank. The first income that I had through this lead generation model was building a website for a tree removal company with the help of D4U. And since it was one of my first, I didn't feel comfortable just giving them a solid dollar, and they were comfortable with offering 10% of any business we brought in, meaning we had to perform before they gave us money. So they gave us 10% of anything we brought in, and that ended up making us about $6,000 within that first 6 weeks, because we generated about $60,000 in sales for them. After that point, we also started working with another company doing asphalt, and with that one, we actually set it up to where we were getting $500 a month. So we were making about $6,500 during that first month after about 6 weeks of developing those 2 websites. It really blew my mind when I first saw those results and getting that $6,000 check, because when I did the due diligence, I did notice that there was a bunch of tree removal services, but none of their parameters really ranked up very high. It looked like it was going to be easy to surpass those. And whenever we started getting those results, I immediately started building the website, or getting Donnie to build the website for my own business, and generating leads using that same model for ourselves. I do own another business that's called God Guns and Auto Inc. in Eagle River, Alaska, and use the D4U website for my own brick and mortar business that's here. And I started bringing in between 10 to 20 leads a week for that business. I knew that we were generating leads for these other businesses, but I didn't really know what the information that was coming out of those leads was like. So whenever we started actually generating the leads for God Guns and Auto Inc. and actually seeing the actual conversion from those leads, that's when the light bulb hit. And that's when I decided to use this lead generation model for my insurance company, which is called Final Frontier. It's a Family First Life IMO. And I use those websites to do hiring in different locations, as well as generate leads here specifically for my business so that I could sell life insurance here in the local market. My lead generation websites are broke down into 2 different models. One is the lead generation itself. If I'm just generating leads for other businesses, it breaks down to about $7,000 per month. That's the rank and rent model. So I build a website, I get it ranked, and I start contacting those businesses to begin renting those leads to that business. For our internal businesses, such as the life insurance sales and the God Guns and Auto Inc., I can directly attribute that 65% of our business comes through lead generation websites, and more specifically, actual D4U websites that Donnie and his team built for us. So that's 65%. And we do about between 50,000 and 60,000 in sales per month using those leads that we get. D4U websites have been a way for me to get websites completed without having to spend the hours. I've actually sold a website at 10 a.m., entered it to be built for me by Donnie. Within 2 weeks, that website was built, and that website, it is making me $400 a month and I maybe spent 30 minutes on it myself. It's kind of like a turnkey business. You could have Donnie build every single website that you get, and all you're sitting here doing is sales. So Donnie and his team can essentially work as employees for your business by having them do all of the work as you sell it. My advice, if you're just starting out or you've been doing it for a while and you just haven't got the success you're looking for, don't give up, because not every single website you develop is going to develop as quickly as you want, but every single website that you do develop has the potential to eventually start making you money. For example, we had one website that we did build for one company, and we couldn't come to an agreement on what the price was for them to pay us. So we gave them an opportunity. We said, hey, we'll either sell you the website for $10,000 or we're going to keep the website and go find one of your competitors. Within 72 hours, we had a $10,000 check. So there's always an opportunity there. Don't just go ahead and go trash something because it's not working for you today, because it really might work for you tomorrow. One of the things that I was asked in the very beginning is what would make me comfortable. And my long-term goal was just to make $10,000 a month using lead generation. And we've completely surpassed that by probably, almost 10 times. My life now consists of me being able to take my kids to school every single day. I'm able to pick my kids up from school every single day. I coach my son's basketball team, and I really get to go spend time with my family doing things on the weekends that before I really didn't have time to do because I had a boss. Being my own boss gives me the opportunity to work around those certain times. There's no reason that I can't sell something at 11 a.m. and finish it at 8 p.m. after I've hung out with my family for 3 to 4 hours with this business model that we use here and using the Done For You websites. Hey everyone, it is 6:38 p.m. I'm down in Texas, and I just walked out of HEB where I ran into someone, and we were sitting there talking, and he's talking about his business. He saw the Funnel Hacker t-shirt, and I just have this t-shirt because I was a part of ClickFunnels there for a while. I still use them here and there, but he asked me questions about it, about building a funnel and about getting leads, and I sold a Done For You leads website while I was sitting there in HEB picking up some ice cream. So I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk a little bit about how I've used Donnie Leads Done For You sites to really boost my business. I have built my business to around $40,000 a month, and we're looking at obviously getting bigger, and I wouldn't have been able to get there without the Done For You websites from Donnie Leads. So if you have any inkling in your mind that those websites won't make you money, then go ahead and put that out of your head, because the Done For You websites themselves make me quite a bit of money each month, and they bring in tons of leads for the companies that I've built websites for. And even that, I've used some of the stuff I've learned from Donnie himself, the way he's built some of those sites, to build some of my own. And he's just very, very helpful, and so is his team. And I love the Done For You sites, and I'll always be using them. I'll be buying more here soon. I'll be buying one to build this website here for this gentleman, and I look forward to seeing how everybody else grows while using the Done For You websites, as well as other websites that they've built themselves. So again, if you are worried about using the Done For You websites, go ahead and put it out of your mind. Go ahead and jump on there and get you 3, 20, whatever, because they're going to make you money as long as you do the due diligence like you're supposed to, and then get your website built by the Done For You Donnie Leads team. All right, y'all have a good one, and good luck.